Let me ask you something. When your body whispers, do you listen or do you tell yourself you'll deal with it later? A sigh, a tight breath, that little heaviness you pretend isn't there. On a scale of 1 to 10, how often do you ignore the first signal your body gives you? Pick a number, don't judge it, just name it, and drop that number in the comments. Hey friends, I am Sandy Bartlett, and this is Journey to Self, Power Beyond People Pleasing, the place where women stop abandoning themselves and start hearing the messages their body has been trying to send for years. Today, we're talking about something every people pleaser knows too well. Your body speaks first, but your mind is usually the last to admit it. For our intuitive moment, I pulled from my Quantum Oracle deck, and the sacred temple reversed walks in with one message, and it doesn't whisper. It taps you on the shoulder and says, "Come back home to yourself." This card shows up when you've drifted too far from your own center, not because you meant to, but because life pulled at you from a dozen directions and you kept answering every call but your own. Reversed, the temple says your inner world has been waiting patiently, too patiently, while you've been tending to everyone else's needs, expectations, moods, and emergencies. And your body has been the one waving the red flags. That tight breath, that rush of heat, that subtle weight in your chest you pretend isn't there. This card reminds you that your body is the doorway back to your soul, the signal that you're overextended, overstimulated, or simply overdue for stillness. The sacred temple reversed is not a warning, it's an invitation, a pull inward, a gentle turn toward your own quiet truth, a reminder that your body is the first messenger of misalignment and the first guide back to peace. If your body has been speaking up lately, this card is your confirmation. You're not meant to run on empty. You're meant to return to your own sacred space before the world gets a single piece of you. Let that message set the tone. There's a moment from my HR executive years that changed me in ways I didn't even realize at the time. I was sitting in a conference room after a long week, the kind of week where everything urgent somehow became mine. Someone slid another project across the table. "You're so good at handling these things. Can you take this one too?" And for a split second, I felt that familiar pattern rise. The automatic yes, the urge to explain why I could make it work, the instinct to cushion the truth so no one felt disappointed. But something in me broke the cycle that day, and I heard myself say, "No, that isn't mine." No apology, no explanation, no scrambling to justify it, just the truth. It wasn't loud, it wasn't dramatic. It was the quietest, cleanest sentence I'd spoken in years. My body reacted before my mind did. A rush of heat, a surge of fear, a flicker of relief. That moment taught me something I'd spent years avoiding. The world doesn't fall apart when you stop over caretaking it. You just finally stopped falling apart yourself. That was the first time I realized that no doesn't need a paragraph wrapped around it. Sometimes the sentence is the boundary. Think about the last time your voice wanted to rush in and soften the truth. Not your body, your voice. Where does your yes get ahead of your boundaries? Do you over explain? Do you pad your answer? Do you make the other person more comfortable than you make yourself? Just notice the very first word your mouth tries to form when you want to say no. That's where your power leaks and where it returns. If this is touching something tender, go listen to episode 19 of this podcast. It's called Your Body Knows Before Your Mind Admits It. And it pairs perfectly with what we're exploring today. For your inner reflection, where this week did you override yourself? Where did you say, I'm okay, simply because you didn't want to inconvenience anyone? Your body remembers what you try to forget. Our whispers of wisdom comes from Audre Lorde. I think I'm saying that correctly. Caring for myself is not self-indulgent. It is self-preservation. Your body has been trying to preserve you far longer than you've been trying to listen. So your empowerment action this week, ask your body one simple question. What do you need right now? Don't analyze it. Don't explain it. Just answer it. Inside Journey to Self, the Awakening, women learn how to hear their body without guilt, pressure, or second guessing. They practice honoring their signals before burnout, before resentment, before fallout. The membership is free for the first 50 women or until January 15th, 2026, and every woman who joins now is going to be grandfathered into premium when I open tiers on January 15th. If your body has been whispering, this is your place to finally listen. Your body knows. You're just learning to hear her again. Until next time, be true to you.